know what you're trying to do and keep your horse in the level that he belongs in until you can graduate from that level and go to the next one, then this is what we're at. And Don and I are supposed to do a clinic with Chris Cox this summer, and one thing about him, he's really good. He'll leave it up to us about what we want to. We'll show us how we're going to do things with a horse, and he'll probably show us the same thing with how he does it, maybe two different ways. We don't know the exact format of it yet, but we'll find out. But there is a level, there are levels, and this is what I want to start with you and go through so that you'll have an idea when you get home exactly how you should spend your 30 minutes on your horse. And this is what we're going to get into. You've had pretty much of a sprinkling of it because from the standpoint of the levels, before you can do anything with a horse. In fact, here I am written them down here with this. The horse, you should have your horse to stand still to get mount, and your horse should always move forward slowly and smoothly. Whenever you ask a horse, and this is the other thing I see you do out there, your horse will make some kind of a mistake, and the first thing you'll do is you'll pull him back to a stop or back him up, which is the worst thing you should do. Constantly keep your horse going forward, forward, forward. You can't teach him anything when he's running backwards, or you're trying to back him up, other than like stops and those kind of things. The other thing that you must have on your horse, you must have some face on him. And here we worked on that. We've been working on collection. Several of your horses are pretty good. There's some that aren't. Allison's mare needs face, these kind of things. And so this would be another thing on that first level. And you should be able to do trot transitions. You should be able to keep this horse at a slow jog in the bridle. You should move him square out into an extended trot. And you should do these things slow and fast. These are so important. The other thing probably that's the most important one, and probably where you're weakest yet, you don't have enough forehand, backhand turns on your horse. You should be able to that horse should stand quietly, move his backhand completely around himself 360 degrees, and he should stand quietly and move his front end completely around him 360 degrees. And we're still going to work on that, but those are what you got to have. We didn't get into lateral flexion on the horse's neck, which you're going to have to do. We'll do that this afternoon. Looks like the sun's going to shine. And we're going to do the other thing we're going to work on this afternoon is cueing off a footfall, which is probably the biggest asset you have. If you learn to develop that makes everything easier. Just cueing off a footfall. So we're going to do that this afternoon. But these are the things that I think, and this is my reasoning behind what we've gone through here, because we're just trying to get these horses off our leg and get them squared up and straightness in them and forward motion. And these are the things that you must have before you get into something like that. A canter depart is important. That'd probably be at the second level. To lope straight, slow, fast, shoulder in, haunches in, half past the trot. Those at the second level. And then the third level, we're going to spins, rollbacks, simple changes, half passes, zigzag, stops, trots, pirouettes, and back up. And then the fourth level where tempo changes and spins, roll back, pirouettes, half turns. We can even get into start into piaffe. But that's down the road. You gotta have quite a lot on your horse before you start into those. But everybody sees an advanced movement, and that's what they want to start right off trying to do, and it can't happen. You've got to stay back here with these simple kind of moves that we're doing. The thing about it is, that change comes about so smoothly that that you can't believe it. After a while, whenever, for instance, after a while, whenever you get those turns on the fence on the forehand and the backhand, you can't believe how much easier it is to move into the half pass after you've got the turns on the fence. You can't realize that, but that simple turn on the fence helps you down the road. It helps with the spin. It's the essence of a rollback, and it's the same thing with a counter departure. You know, and you can get that horse to move off your leg easily away from that fence or into a pass around the forehand. Then your counter departures are almost made. So that's why we take after this in this kind of mode, this kind of format with these moves on these horses, because it's nothing more than